Not even sure where to begin with Metaphor Fantazio. I actually did do a video of this game at some point, and I completely forget everything.
Pardon my curiosity, but would you tell me your name? That is to say, tell me who you really are.
That's a very good question, my scheming friend. I suppose we'll go with the usual. Okay, game already crashed. That's a really good start. Okay, I can actually type now, so don't play this game in full screen. Nice. That is my name. It says we'll name the protagonist later, so not quite sure what that means. Guess we'll figure it out.
Ah, a most unusual name. One I've never heard in our world.
I don't think it's a particularly rare name, but okay.
So, let this tale begin.
Well, let the prologue begin, anyway. Not sure how long this prologue is, by the way. Could be, regicide. Cannot select this mode. So that can be a DLC mode. I think they did that with Persona 5, where they had Merciless was DLC or something. I don't know, because, I mean, we should go with hard. I've played so many of these types of games. Surely I'll be fine. I've never failed at a Atlus game, after all. Never once in my life.
Huh? Look at you. What have we got here? He's an Elda.
So he is. No horns, no knife ears.
Filthy gremlin like you. What you got in the capital?
Hold it! Should have listened to us, chum. Now fall in line! Unless you want to get stuck like us.
You drew steel. I take it you are prepared to die by it.
Stand aside!
Okay, so we're useless, and the red chick is not.
Ugh, this place already feels like a death trap. You hear all that stuff about Lord Louis saving us? Hey, you okay? Well, at least they didn't figure out our mission. Definitely could have gone worse.
Doesn't look too bad. The graphics, I mean, you know? I was kind of like getting some Switch vibes at the beginning, but nah, looks good.
What mission?
Wait, it's voice acted? I'm voice acted? Holy shit. Whoa.
Come on. This is no time for jokes.
So that completely slipped past me. I didn't know this was voice acted. Like, I didn't know the protagonist was. When's the last time
We'll
they've
make
done
it.
that? Okay, they're just throwing us right into it. Okay, well. Oh, God. It says to avoid the enemies, but I kind of want to fight them. This guy looks like really disgusting.
Come on.
Okay, we're doing like no damage. Fuck this. Hell no. I'm weak as hell. I ain't touching these guys.
Just checking, but you do remember what we're here to do, right?
Right. What am I doing again?
I can't. Man, honestly, I'm ecstatic that it's voice acted. I really am.
First, we get to the royal capital and get you enlisted as a guardsman at the army's recruitment center. And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive. So we've got to see this mission through.
I gotta say, another thing I'm happy about is that I can't recognize the voice actor straight away. And that's kind of a nice change.
I can at least cast my usual spell for you. It's the small comforts.
Right.
The effect of Gallica's magic.
Music was the first magic this world ever knew, after all. Makes the road a little easier. Let's go.
This music's going hard. Right out of the gate. Okay, can we fight stuff? Can we like kill these things? Ow! At 39 damage! Fuck me, man, I'm weak as hell. I'm so weak. Oh my god. Fucking jump scare. What are these goddamn lions chasing me? What kind of shitty world is this?
this land of 8 tribes and 3 nations, all blessed by the power of magic. The United Kingdom of Euchronia. The year is 785. Euchronia is shaken to the core by the sudden death of its king. Anxiety breeds dissent among the tribes. Disparities tear them apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which their land was built. By this story of fantasy, may this faded world be painted anew.
Whoa, just look!
Whoa.
Get on with it, then! Drop the dog! Hang him dead! Please! I've done nothing wrong! Lying dog! Don't try to deny it! You trample the law for the fun of it!
Let it be known, for misuse of an igniter, you will hang by the neck until dead.
Yeah!
There's no way that crowd was going to listen to anything a Paribus said.
Such a shame. Might you spare some coin? Bless you. Oh,
Careful!
hurry.
Don't you have any street smarts? Come on, kid! Look, we're not tourists here. We gotta stay focused.
Right.
You noticed back on the wagon? You might be the only Elda here, in the whole city even. Capital's incredible. Just look at all the different tribes. You never see this kind of diversity out in the countryside.
Game looks fantastic. Just good. Just looks really nice. I mean, you can see a little bit of like, you know, a little bit of anti-aliasing, some kind of scuffed anti-aliasing, but for the most part, it's pretty good.
The king dead, his son stricken. Are there none left to bear the weight of the crown?
We've done all in our power, but not even the kingdom's best. The saint could purify this affliction.
Over 10 years he has languished under this curse. How much longer can his body hold out? No doubt his highness would protest. But since he cannot, we have no choice. For the man who cursed his highness and murdered our king, there can be no mercy. I never thought I would have to ask this of you. But there are so few of us left now. There is no one else to turn to. Will you infiltrate the military to deliver a message to our contact there? This is your mission. For all our sakes, you cannot fail.
So is Elda like the only non-furry species? Not to be too blunt.
Hey, are you listening? Step 1. Let's figure out where the recruitment center is. Shouldn't be too hard, considering the need for soldiers.
All right then.
Cool. So we actually have access to a map.
All right then.
It's very, you know what I thought right away? I thought Persona 5 Strikers, which is
An elder?
pretty poor comparison probably, but just like going around the streets and stuff.
Look at that. The new model's out now. I could be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
I guess that's the big city for you. Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter. So many different types, too.
What's a magic igniter?
See? There's a couple in the window. Like an instrument plays a tune, an igniter casts magic. Pretty hard to come by out in the countryside. Can't imagine what it's like having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic. Me? I can whip out magic anytime I like. And I can even see the magla in the air. Though, I'm not exactly an archmage.
Wonders never cease. A fairy and an Elden child. Are you new to our fair city? Well, I suggest you keep a low profile. Trust me when I say you don't want to catch the eyes of the lords and ladies. Ah, but I'm getting ahead of myself. I run this humble shop. Are you in the market for an igniter?
Got some interesting eyeshadow there. Shady woman. Shady woman, evil schemer. Everybody's got some very welcoming titles.
You picked a bad time to visit, boy. I don't know why you're here, but there's trouble brewing.
Oh, I don't think I'll be here long.
A word of caution then. Your survival is your own responsibility.
Well, that was unnecessarily ominous. She has a point, though. We'll need to be careful. Anyway, we don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals. We've got a recruitment office to find.
Elden rubbish.
What's this, a pub? Yeah. What do you mean? Come on. Don't be like Mona. Okay? You're cool so far, Gallica. Let's keep it that way. Damn. They actually... the backdrop, or whatever that's called. What's this thing called again? The skybox? Is that what it is? Listen, I've seen some pretty shit skyboxes, especially in JRPGs. This one doesn't look too bad. Actually looks okay. And, hello there. Okay, as per usual, we already have, like, this huge list of lore entries, if you want to read about that. Not really a reader, so... Okay, actually, I did do some reading, and I guess there's 9 different types of people, and I'm an Elda, so it kind of makes sense. Okay, one thing I do have to complain about, the motion blur is pretty atrocious, and I don't think there's any way to turn it off, which is, yeah, that's unfortunate. I do not like motion blur. You know, this kind of reminds me of Final Fantasy Online, just a tiny bit, you know what I mean? Like a very, very tiny bit.
That must be the recruitment center. I'll let you take it from here. It should be pretty straightforward.
A blue blood, are you? The army's no place for velvet-swaddled lordlings. Why are you here? Perhaps your noble family collapsed under its own weight. Is that it?
Lineage seems a strange measure for a soldier's worth. I'm looking to enlist. Is that enough for you or not?
An uppity one, aren't you? Fine, lordling. Welcome to the Guard, where it'll be your privilege to die screaming and bloody in service of your country.
Everybody's so nice. Everybody is so polite around here.
An elder? I thought your kind was long gone. Age 18. An orphan, too. The army can always use more of those.
18, huh? Yeah, they got that out of the way real quick, didn't they?
So, what brings you to enlist?
I don't really know anything about this game. I don't know anything about the story either, so... I always like money. It is a JRPG.
I need the money.
Pragmatic, if nothing else. But I suppose a vagrant like you could use the work. So, what can you bring to our beloved corps? Any skills to speak of?
Oh, cool. Listen, I know there's like little, just like Persona, there's certain abilities and social skills in this game. And I kind of get the feeling that's what this is. Maybe it's a decision to up one of my things. So the question is, what do I want to go? Do I want to do a strength build? Do I want to do a magic build? I usually go for strength. I kind of let's do magic. Yeah, I've got sharp mind.
I've got a sharp mind.
Yes, you and every unschooled troglodyte. Right, last order of business. Make your mark or sign your name if you're actually literate.
Please enter a name of the story's protagonist. Okay, so it's not me. I mean, I was just gonna use the same name, but that might get confusing. God damn it. They give you so little. Okay, this must be first names only. Okay, let's just go with Okay, I can't think of anything, okay? I can't think of anything. Whatever. It's fine.
You know your letters, do you? We'll get some use out of you yet. All right, lad. Welcome to the Guard.
I heard they get sightings.
Yeah, so obviously there's some sort of time mechanic, which I'm actually happy about. Kind of feels more like Persona rather than SMT. Maybe it's like a mix of the two. I get the feeling that's what Atlus is going for here.
What? Of those huge monsters? You think that's why we're low on soldiers? Wish they'd have told us that. What did they call them? Something like, human...
Move it! There's a priority around here. We're arming squires and children with igniters now. Waste of good gear. It's better off in my hands. Give it here.
Brute force! Crude insults. The world is yours for the taking.
Care to say that again, boy?
We all have our reasons to enlist. Now get back in line.
Oh, another high and mighty Clamar, is it? You think your pretty words will measure up to pure Rousseau strength?
Oh, forget the tribes. This is a matter of pride. Now, you owe us both an apology.
Come on, no fighting in the ranks.
Sorry for making a scene. You all right?
There's gonna be so much, well, I better not say it. I don't want this video getting flagged. But there's gonna be a lot of content between these two characters, you know?
Thanks. You didn't have to do that.
Just felt like stepping in. Don't worry about it. Well, see you around. Try not to die out there.
Don't make my job any harder, please. Here, your igniter. These days, most come with their own magla crystals. So with practice, anyone can use magic. To an extent, anyway. It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you best focus on surviving.
You wear it around your neck? Okay, it's cool.
And take this too. Protect it with your life.
Wow, that's a real map. It's dangerous to even chart the wilds, but this is full of details. Only the military could pull this together. Look at all the other recruits. They really are desperate for new blood. Oh, right. I know you don't know what our contact looks like yet, but he'll know you by your sword. He'll also know right away why we've come. And don't worry, I'll recognize him. Well, the charming captain is probably right. We should get some rest before tomorrow. Hey, you awake?
I thought you just told me to get some sleep. Gotta let me sleep, Mona. I mean, Gallica.
Nope, I'm asleep. Good night.
I'm so happy this shit's voice acted. The funny lines are so much funnier.
Haha, very funny. The prince was kind to take you in. He cared more about who you were than what you were. I can see why you'd want to repay him. Oh, speaking of, he's the one who gave you that book, right? Can I see it?
What book?
Oh, I don't know. The one lying right there that you're always carrying around? Good thing those bandits weren't much for reading, huh? Thanks. It's what you call a fantasy story, right? So it's a fantasy world made up by the author. The prince loved those kinds of stories.
Wait a second, is this supposed to be our world? Is that what this is? I'm already getting it, right?
Okay, let's see. It says the young traveler was amazed by the world he saw. In this world, there is only one tribe. All people accept each other, and no soul is born into discrimination.
Okay, it's not our world. Never mind. It was a nice thought.
Shouldn't you be resting? I'm fine. In fact, I'm glad we have this chance to talk. I've been reading, and I hope that someday we can make our kingdom like the place in this book. You said it was some kind of fantasy novel, didn't you? Our lives are decided at birth by tribal purity, or by the differences that make us who we are. I don't want that to be the world we live in. The Elda here are a perfect example. If you'd not sheltered me, I would never have survived. And yet, they burned your home down. It's tragic, and no one should have to suffer so. Someone needs to fix... You okay? Don't push yourself so hard. Reality is much too cruel. I know that. But I'll fight it. I'll fight to the end. I'm a prince. But I need to be a hero. One worthy of the throne.
The northern border fort. The towering fortress was built during the Annex War in the mountains at the edge of the territory. Even now, soldiers are sent there for its strategic importance to the royal capital and to combat the rising waves of monsters. Fresh-faced soldiers disembark from their coaches at the foot of a steep ascent to the fort, the first of many uphill battles.
Oh, finally. Can hardly feel my legs.
Listen well, you lackwits. The battlefield is no place to sit on your asses, and the border front is always a battlefield. The call to arms could sound at any time. Stand to, curs. You have the honor to serve at the command of Captain Klinger, war hero, tactician, master of arms. When I earned rank in the trenches, forged in the blood of my...
Spare us this drivel. Say, friend, I'm curious. What is it about that book that's captivated you so?
It tells of a world united as one tribe.
No discrimination, eh? A far cry from our world, then. So it's describing a better world. A utopia, perhaps. I'm something of a reader myself, but that's not like any book I've read. You know, when the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made grand claims about unifying the people under his rule. Never managed to do it in the end, of course. Reform takes more than high-minded, eloquent speeches. Maybe he was too blind to see that himself.
Listen to you. A babe with his first sword thinking he knows better than a king. Keep your mouth shut. No one cares what you think.
Nobody asked you.
For the people in England, and I really hope this doesn't come across the wrong way, are these accents accurate? Like, is this how people sound in different parts of the country?
Oh, never got round to an introduction. I'm Stroll. Leon Stroll, son of the Count of Harlia. And you are?
Stroll? What? Okay, there's another character I know the name of in this game. The Red Elf. And I guess we'll get to that when we get to it.
That's my name.
I have that right? It's got a certain weight to it. For what it's worth, my title doesn't mean much. Here and now, we're peers and equals.
Hey, I've got a bad feeling about this.
She has a little helmet now, a little like a knight thing.
It's hard to explain, but it's like there's a stench in the air, and it's getting stronger.
Hey, did something happen? Wait, is that a fairy? Did you catch it yourself?
Fairy? I didn't see a fairy.
Are you really trying to play that card now? He just saw you talking to me.
You're supposed to be supporting me, Gallica.
And I have a name, you know. If you're gonna call me anything, call me Gallica.
So you travel together? You've stayed well hidden for quite a while.
Well, I didn't want anyone making a fuss. But we've got bigger problems right now. I can't shake this feeling. We gotta be careful.
Agreed. I'll follow orders, but I'm not about to let this armchair general send me to my death. Let's take a moment, then head in once we're prepared.
Armchair general. That's good. That's good. I like you, Lance. I mean, Stroll.
I assume you know how to use an igniter properly?
I'm not so sure. He's never used one before. I mean, he's a commoner, so not much chance to.
Fair enough. Well, just stay behind me and you'll be all right. I swear I won't let you die. I'm with you.
Stroll, a brave fighter trying to conceal his nobility. Yeah, he's really doing a fantastic job at concealing it, truly.
Oh, this is bad. I didn't think you'd actually have to fight anyone. I just hope our contact in the fort's okay. Let's keep our guard up and hope we find out.
There it is.
This is the first enemy?
That's a human.
Stand your ground! Charging! Pursue!
We have to help the survivors.
So humans are the bad guys? Nice.
This is bad.
The fuck? What? An egg? Humans come from eggs. Squad battles. Okay, so this is actually the combat of the game. So we finally, about an hour in, finally got the combat. It's not too bad.
Things will be fine.
Let's give them a fight. Let's take them all out.
Get ready.
Okay. I think I get it. So it seems like in essence, pretty much what it comes down to is, you have to like, it's kind of like initiating a battle in Persona, except you have to like, you can like hit them really quickly to stun them. And then you start the battle? Yeah, which is turn-based? Okay. Enemies receive an additional turn icon on hard? Okay, well, so that's what I asked for, I guess.
They won't hold back. Burn! Not done yet.
Ow!
Please.
Jesus. This guy hurts.
Still up?
17 damage. Kill him. Okay, good. Okay, so there's surprise attacks in this game. That makes sense to me. And boom, baby.
This is our chance.
Okay, that's actually really helpful. Yeah, that's actually super helpful. Problem is though, my weapon is turbo weak. And I still can't control what Lance Stroll does. Sadly.
Wish every fight was that easy, eh?
Unscathed Triumph, so if you take no damage, you get a boost. That's actually really good to know. And because I said I was going to do a damage build, magic builds, we'll put this into magic. Yeah, so it's a very big mix. Like I said earlier, it feels like a mix of SMT and Persona, definitely, which I'm all for. I think that's really great. You know what? I'm a really big fan of the kind of like the battle UI. Like, yeah, it's like samey compared to other Atlus games, but it's got like a little bit of flair. I like it's almost like a paintbrush of blood. Okay, we leveled up again, so we're going to put it back into magic. I may regret doing this magic build, but I don't know, like, the whole thing seems to be centered around magic, you know? It's kind of like, you know, that you have like a scepter and everything, broken igniter, whatever it's called, so kind of feels like it'd be a waste not to go magic. Also, I just want to point out, Stroll's not getting any experience, which is kind of concerning.
Only one left.
Ooh, critical. That was the first critical I've ever had. Also, I keep thinking about this like extra turn you give enemies on hard. I feel like that's gonna be so annoying. Like that's like, it's different because they're stunned right now, but as soon as we actually start facing difficult enemies, it's gonna be pretty tough. Okay, we picked up a pretty interesting item, magla pill. So this looks like it's Snuff Soul. So looking at these right off the bat, it looks like there is lots of outfits and stuff. I know in the stupid Ultimate Edition, whatever they're calling it. This game's $70 by the way, but there's a $100 edition, and I think they have like, of course, like a Phantom Thief outfit and like a Seas outfit and all the classic Sega stuff at this point. So it is what it is. I kind of, you know, obviously I'd prefer if this stuff was unlocked in game. Like Persona 4 is the perfect example, pretty much, of how you had outfits and items and stuff that you could 2 from completing quest and buying in-game with in-game currency. That was just normal. I kind of missed that. Okay, time to face the boss. The human boss. Kind of giving me... it kind of has like a little bit of Attack on Titan vibes, like a little bit, you know?
Damn. Such tremendous power.
It's horrible! I can't believe what I'm seeing!
We can't let it get away with this! We have to hold it off somehow.
Wait a second, is that the sound effect?
Humans. It was all because of them.
Was that the sound effect for, yeah, I have to remind myself, but it sounds very familiar.
We'll just have to make it work.
Homo Gorleo.
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
It's only level 3, so shouldn't be that bad in essence.
Let's go. Burn!
1 damage.
My old monster. You're mine. Ah! Oh, please.
What's going on? It didn't even flinch.
Damn it all! I'm not going down like this.
No, I have a bad feeling about Stroll.
Won't hold back.
I have a very bad feeling.
How is it this strong? I'll distract it. You two run.
But
above all else, I am a noble, and a noble defends his people, no matter the cost. Farewell. If you would repay me, then live. Everyone, forgive me.
what? No! Please say something.
Stroll! Don't be a fool. Just run before it.
Oh, fate saddled child. Oh, anguished traveler. Heroism lies in the soul that stands firm against its fears. Power awaits thy command. The time is come to awaken the hero within. Engrave thy very heart.
Is this why I was so weak? I kind of forgot that they were like, you know, whatever these are, persona thingies in this game, so yeah, that makes sense.
What the heck is going on? Anyway, we've got to find a way to fight back.
Okay, so we got wind damage and we got healing damage. Let's just kill this guy, shall we?
Scour! Alright, that did the trick.
Yeah, we're weak as fuck without that thing. We are... we're like a pile of crap.
Are you okay? If we don't push back, we're dead. Can't we fend off those attacks somehow?
Okay, here's the game talking about weak points. I don't think we've actually... yeah, we haven't abused a weak point yet, somehow.
Like it mainly attacks with the head wings and blade feet. We could target those.
Ah, cool. So there's different types of things we can attack. I didn't even notice this. Interesting. So if we attack with... Let's attack the leg. Yeah, let's attack the leg.
Wind!
That's it! Stay on
Let's stay calm.
71 damage? I mean, I might as well just kill it. Yeah, let's just kill the leg.
Alright, how's that? Seeker! Scour! Let's push through!
It feels really smooth, the animations and everything. Which may seem like kind of like something people don't care about, but I care about it.
Wait, what? It's healing? heal? We can't kill it fast enough! It's just gonna fix itself up no matter what we do! Ick! If we don't take out those apple things, I think we'll regret it.
I have been taking them out.
Maybe there's something I can do. Hey, can you let me handle this?
Oh, cool. So, yeah, okay. Yeah, nice. Sure.
Understood. Leave it to me. Now it can't heal itself anymore. Don't waste your chance. Get in there.
Let's go.
I may have chosen a bad time to do this, actually. Maybe I should have told her to wait, because it looks like I need to heal soon. I probably have like 2 more turns of this within me.
Scour.
You're barely together. Gotta heal up quick.
Scour. Still here?
Oh my god, it wasn't enough damage. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Don't kill me. No, I should be fine. Oof.
You're barely holding together.
It's all good. It's all good.
Gotta heal up quick.
Wind.
Oh, the reason that fight was so hard is because he has this stupid extra turn from being on hard. Yeah. Yeah, that's what the problem was. I was wondering why that felt so kind of difficult. Okay, so another level. Let's go into magic. Also, it seems like it chooses random points to put in for you, so I guess that's Atlus's way of saying we don't want you to just go 99 magic right away. Even though that's what I fully intend on doing.
True power is born of the heart, a wish from which thy strength is drawn. Yet fear and anxiety always trail in such a wish's wake. Since time immemorial, those we call heroes have earned the title through this order. They pursued their wishes and boldly walked a path of virtue.
What was that voice? And you! What was that power you used? You had a metal heart, and your whole body was... It was crazy!
Yay, he's alive. What did I say earlier though? I told you he was gonna do something stupid because I couldn't control him and he wasn't leveling up.
Look, that stroll guy is still alive!
I'll be damned. Someone actually survived.
That voice. Grius! Oh, thank goodness you're alive!
Gallica, you made it.
He's our man on the inside, the one I'm delivering the message to.
He's badly hurt. You, boy, lend me your shoulder. We'll need to carry him. The lad's out cold, but he'll live. We should be fine if we take a moment's rest here.
Oh, you're a sight for sore eyes, Grius. Just wish it were under better circumstances.
We're both alive, and you can't ask for much better in these parts. Sorry I couldn't join you in the fray. So, this is our newcomer, eh? How'd this boy manage to command power like that?
It's like nothing I've ever seen. Do you know anything about it?
I might. For now, the mission comes first.
Ah, right. I'd better just get straight to the message. Grius, you have a new mission. Avenge the king. And kill Luis Guillaburn.
Well, good. It's about damn time. Those scheming nobles haven't said so publicly, but every soldier knows it was nothing natural that killed the king. Damn that Luis. Couldn't stop at one royal, could he?
Damn that Luis. Ah, Willie, with the Scottish accent.
His Highness won't last much longer. Those thorns are thick enough to claim him.
Luis cast the curse, so killing him is the only way to lift it. If we wait any longer, we're just gonna crown a new king.
Can someone catch me up here?
About 15 years ago, a child enlisted in the army. But it wasn't his age that had people talking. It was his ruthless military genius. Hero to some, monster to others. Luis Guillaburn, a prodigal tactician and a master of magla arts. Some said it was only a matter of time before he made general. The youngest the nations had.
Until he attacked the prince.
He seems easy. This will be an easy fight.
That night, when the prince's quarters were breached, it was no ordinary mage who cast that fatal curse. It was Luis Guillaburn himself. But the son's death wasn't enough for him. Now he's got the father's blood on his hands. And if that king-slaying fiend ends up on the throne, we're all doomed.
But when we were exploring the royal capital, there were a lot more Luis supporters than I expected. How can they still trust him after all that?
Luis is cunning. He left no evidence. Accuse him as you will, the allegations wouldn't stick. All they could do was send him as far away as possible. A post in the middle of nowhere. Plenty of soldiers never believed the charges in the first place. When they look at him, they see a capable veteran unjustly made into the noble scapegoat. Most think the Royal Army was at its best when he was in charge. And in truth, it's hard to deny. Without him, we'd never have crushed the rebel uprising so quickly. Damn the man. But he's earned his titles. He's mastered the blade, magic, and he's clearly intelligent. To the masses who want change, he seems the savior they need.
If even you're that worried about him, then this isn't going to be easy.
That's a hell of a mission. And I want in.
I have a feeling those other 4 people, you know what this is gonna be? Like, it's kind of like, how do I explain it? You're gonna go to different regions, you're gonna fight like 4 or 5 different people, you're gonna go face Louis in the end, and it's gonna be a big battle, and then after that battle, there's gonna be some hidden mega god monster thing that's gonna be like behind the scenes the whole time. You know what I mean? It's gonna be classic, and I'm all for it.
So that's your game, eh? Pretend to sleep, eavesdrop on the plan. You're a fool to give yourself away.
If you want my blood, then let your blade strike true. I'm not going to run. Not from you, and not from a chance to do what's right.
Look, Grius, he saved our lives back there, and it sounds like we could use the help. Seems like kind of a waste to kill him, especially if he's volunteering.
What? What is this quest rank? This can't be the first quest. This is like an overarching quest. It has to be.
Luis will also be at the royal funeral. If we're not back to the capital by then, we lose our chance at his head. But no main roads. That'll mean checkpoints and questions. We're bound for a different route. We'll cut through the abandoned mine up ahead to save us going the long way round. For tonight, see to your wounds. We'll leave at first light. I'm counting on you.
Ooh, Grius has joined us, eh? Nice.
Feels like the mission is finally starting. Let's set up our camp then.
I have to say, about 90 minutes into it, very impressed.
We should finally be able to get some rest.
I obviously can't speak to the, like the end game and the combat and other aspects, but so far it's pretty good. Voice acting is super incredible.
This your first deployment, boy? Thank your lucky stars you survived a brush with a human.
What the hell was that? It was like no beast I've ever seen.
No one truly knows. They're protected by magla, so even the sharpest steel does little good against them. They're no simple beast. All we do know is with every passing year, more of their kind tear travelers apart. That was why I was first sent undercover here, investigating. Kingslayer or no, Luis has a lot of public favor behind him. To the people, he's the only man with the wit and war power to bring down humans. The military seems powerless to stop them, so he plays savior.
How much you want to guess Louis here is either A, a human himself, or B, controlling the flow? You know what this is? You know what this is? A little bit of a spoiler. Definitely getting some Baldur's Gate vibes with the whole savior of the city, Gortash. Dude, it actually is that. That's what I'm hypothesizing.
The man's practically a monster himself. By your age, he was not only a master tactician, but damn near an archmage besides.
And the 3 of us alone are supposed to stop him.
We'll just have to blend in with the crowd at the funeral. I won't abide him surviving the ceremony. He will die by my hand.
Okay, so we're at camp now. Doesn't look too different. Wow, I am like very low health. Gold beetle. See? See, Gallica? This is why you don't go to sleep right away. You have to explore a bit. Gotta miss out on all the goodies. And I have a feeling I'm gonna need all the goods I can get because it doesn't exactly seem like an easy game so far. By the way, about this beetle, apparently nobody wants to buy it, but someone out there wants it, so probably collectible, if I had to guess, especially because it has like a key. It's a key item versus just something to sell.
Can't sleep? Guess I'm not surprised after what we just went through. I wanted to tell you, though. When the human attacked, I heard a strange voice. It told me my duty would be to guide you. What do you think it meant? You've got something special, you know. I don't know what it is just yet, but I believe in you.
I'm the main character. That's what makes me special. I'm the protagonist. The hell was that?
Well, hello. Nice to meet you. I've been waiting. And now you've acquired a most interesting power. You truly are an intriguing one.
Igor?
Fascinating. In the moments where your heart is most gripped by the book, I can reach out to you.
My name is Moore, and I am the humble author of the novel you've been reading. So,
what would you say to an alliance?
I don't know, man. You seem, I like you. I like the look of you, but... Jesus, music. It's like I booted up Civ or something.
What kind of alliance?
There must be more you wish to know. For instance, the nature of this fascinating power you've awakened to. It is above all a mystic, long-hidden art. Now the stuff of legend. What I have come to call archetypes.
Archetypes?
A spirit of heroic virtue. A transformative power that manifests only in those who embody the heroes and kings of old in some core aspect. I shall gladly provide you knowledge and assistance to master your newfound power. So what say you? Will you take my hand in friendship?
I was just about to say, I get a feeling I don't have much choice. But, sure.
Okay.
The bargain is struck then.
The scholar in search of utopia, Moore. Within him dwells the virtue of the seeker. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
New bonds. Oh,
now let's
nice.
See what manner of story you'll weave.
Okay, so there's bonds in this game. I probably knew that when I did the review a little bit while ago, but it's cool. Party can now study the Seeker once unlocked in Academia, and also change between archetypes. That's pretty great. How many bonds are there? What? More is the first of your followers, people that support your quests as steadfast allies. Yeah, so in essence, it seems like this is the confidant social link system, and I bet, because there's a time system, I 100% bet it's a hangout type of thing, which is really cool. I kind of like what this is turning into, like I said earlier, a mix of SMT and Persona.
We'll meet again, I'm sure. Here's to our joined path, and the thrills that yet lie ahead.
Already then? From here on, we travel in secret. If we're to get back into the capital, we'll have to do it undetected. So we'll cut through the forest, find the abandoned mine shaft in the mountain, and take the tunnel to the other side. Right. Let's check the map. This'll all be for nothing if we get lost.
Willie's watching ya.
This place.
Nord Mines. Okay, so we're going back to the city. Gran Trad. So curiously, we can't go back to the northern fort. Because Stroll really doesn't want to, which is fine.
The Nord Mines, located northwest of Gran Trad. It is resource-rich with magla crystals. Its proximity to the capital simplified crystal excavation, but the Sanctus Church's sudden proclamation of closure stopped work in its tracks. Exiting the forest, the party continues along the wooded road leading to the derelict mine.
Okay, so hopefully this gives us a chance to... I want to see what Stroll and Gers can do. Hopefully they can do some crazy damage. Also, I picked up something called blue moss. A plant prized as an adhesive ingredient, so I guess all these exchange items are just ones I can sell, so that's cool. I can just get rid of these whenever I want, which is good. True, activate face sight and identify an enemy strength. Yeah, those things. Okay, that stupid thing almost one-shot me like at the very beginning of the game. That guy was tough. Weaker enemies can be defeated quickly with a simple... Ah, that's nice. That's a nice quality of life option. So pretty much what the game is telling us is that you can, if it's a weak enemy, you can just straight up kill them and not have to go into battle. And yeah, I'm a pretty big fan of that, honestly. So just walk up and slash them. That was pretty easy. Picked up a sturdy straw that propagates easily, used for animal feed. Wonder if there's hunting in this game. Wonder if there's jobs too. I really should have. It's almost a good thing and a bad thing I didn't go back and looked at that video I did. If you're unhappy with how the battle is going, you can restart it. Really? That's even on hard difficulty? That seems awfully generous.
Take this.
Okay, these things are tough if you don't use your ability. Ow, 87? Ow, you fuck. What the hell? Okay, that's good though. Okay, so without my archetype, I'm pretty much horrible. Got to level 5 here, we're gonna keep putting our stuff into magic. We don't have any skills, by the way. I tried looking at this. Actually, oh, never mind. I do have a skill. That's pretty good. So, yeah. So we have a healing skill, which is nice. Means we don't have to rely on medicine and stuff, which is always excellent. By the way, maybe if there's a way to control your teammates, I'm not sure what that is. I imagine that will come later. I'm still kind of convinced that these... I don't want to say this, because it's kind of like... I'm not trying to like, prophesize or anything, but I feel like our two friends here are gonna die. Let's buy some stuff from Galinago. 50? Oh, they cost 50. 900? Okay, so I have this... I always like to buy one revival medicine as much as I can near the beginning of Atlus games, because chances are we won't be getting something like Recarm for quite a while. We can also sell all their crap for quite a pretty penny. Fuck me, what the hell was that? Okay, well this is good actually. It's the first time I've been ambushed. Whatever, we'll be fine, but... Yeah, you gotta, like, the enemies like to pop up out of nowhere. Wait, these are our guys, aren't they? What?
It appears we must do this.
I've never fought soldiers before, but I won't waver.
What does that mean? I should guard. Yeah, okay, good. Guarding greatly... Yeah, okay, so for the most part, decreases damage. Even with guard up, that did 40 damage? Wait, there's formation in this game? Oh my god. Okay, so I'm gonna sit in the back, because I'm definitely gonna play this as a mage. So yeah, okay, cool. Okay, so we've made it to the tunnel. Relax, alright, so I'm just doing a little bit of walking. I don't think there's actually anything we need for us to buy. I just think revival medicine, I don't want to spend too much on revival medicine, obviously, because I have a feeling we'll probably get something like Recarm relatively soon. If this was an older SMT game or like an older Atlus game, I definitely would buy more, but we should be good. Okay, so these guys are kind of tough, actually.
These are just small fry.
What do you mean small fry? Oh, I guess they are level 1. Also, this gives us a good time to look at the different elements. It looks like we have slash, pierce, blunt, fire, ice, lightning, winds, bless, and dark. So pretty much everything, the usual. I'm glad they kept different types of melee damage. I really dislike that they got rid of that in Persona 5, but it is what it is, different game. So these are, like I said, just all exchange stuff. Fairy dust. Ah, AoE heal. That's gonna be especially good. I need to save this for a boss battle, because there's a very strong chance we won't have something like Media for quite a bit.
Are you alright?
What?
Why?
To send a message, boy. Either we give ourselves up, or these innocents pay the price.
But the only one who could know we survived, and the only one who could send soldiers after us.
The captain.
Oh, come on, let's move.
I think so anyway, right? The captain? Probably. Wait, I actually got it right. It actually is the captain.
were the only one who never went up to the fort itself, after all. It couldn't have been anyone else.
A pitiful flock needs its shepherd. If a little blood is what it takes to show them who their real savior is, then that's a price easily paid.
That's why those sons and daughters died. For your savior.
They aren't the first. The soldiers cry for reinforcements, the villagers plead to be spared. But I know better than to confront a human.
A village? You refused. Wait, then you were the one who... 7 years ago, the first Flames Day of June, a village in the northern hills was razed to the ground. A village called Harlia. Then you made a fatal mistake, Klinger. You left one survivor!
Stay back!
Help me!
You played right into our hands, you know. This was the only road without checkpoints. A simple deduction.
You're a disgrace to your title. I may not make it out alive, but as for you, you're hopeless!
O thou who art seared with bitterness, O thou anguished traveler, it is time for thou to choose thy path. O lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path, awaken.
What?
What the? Oh, no! I can't fail Lord Luis. Without him, I've got nothing left. You struggle in vain. I won't let you rob me of my glory! This is the way of the real world, little lordling!
You call this real? Leaders abandon their people and the innocent die by their scorn. If that's the real world, then it can die alongside you! My name is Leon Stroll de Halliatus. My home and my family were taken from me. I am the last of my house. I am the last of my noble bloodline. And in the name of my people, I will strike you down where you stand! I will show you a world with honor.
Okay, Leon. God damn. Holy shit.
Wait, he's got power like yours now? Well, better show him how to use it.
I don't know what you think you're doing, but I'll not cave to an empty threat like that.
An empty threat? Bro, man needs glasses. Jesus.
This igniter's all I need to turn you to ash. You lot, get to it! Cover me!
So he scampers off to protect himself, and his subordinates get to be his living shields. The man's showing his true colors. I'll fix the filthy coward with the end he deserves.
The igniter's powerful, but it takes care and calculation to wield. If you sense danger, steel your defenses and endure it.
Okay, let's take a look at some of good old Leon's abilities here. Weak physical damage to one enemy, that's it. That's your skill? Okay, let's get rid of the little guys.
I'll cut you down!
Man, this guy's buffing them? Okay, so this is actually interesting though, because I was pretty confident there would be Suku Kasha or Kasha skills in this and Kunda skills, but no, cool. Curiously enough, this guy only has one turn point. It did say, when it gave us that like kind of like feedback type thing, it did say it was only gonna be for certain battles,
I
but
shall vanquish evil.
Yeah, he looks like he's gonna die here, so.
I'll cut you down! Tougher than I thought.
Luis!
Captain's uniform. Change my outfit, maybe.
I feel stronger.
Oh, and Stroll leveled up now, so he's now officially out of our group. And we'll put this into magic.
I shall rise to the occasion.
And I guess we'll put... Can we choose what he gets? No. Okay.
Impossible!
This guy had a tail.
Never expected a commissioned officer would end up a wild-eyed zealot.
How did I do all that? And without an igniter?
Just like him. Who are you two, really?
I'm Leon Stroll. Just a fallen noble from the countryside.
I see keeping an eye on you was too much trouble in the first place.
So you've no objections? What say you, friend?
I love you, Leon.
We're brothers in arms, my friend.
Brothers in... yes. I'll do my best to deserve that honor.
Now Kith.
Onward.
The proud noble, Stroll. Within him dwells the virtue of the warrior. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Well, we know what that means. That means awakening. Archetype awakening.
Together we stand.
I assume this is a... Yeah, it's probably... You can probably mix and match archetype skills. That's probably what this is.
Did you feel that just now? What's going on? Does it have something to do with that odd magic? Now that I think about it, once you awakened, isn't it weird that Stroll followed not long after? What does this mean? Huh? Wait, what? Hey, where are we? What just happened?
Surprising indeed. Somehow you find yourself here once more. Your companion too had his eyes open to his true path, proclaimed its virtue. That awakening is your doing. He awakened to the archetype that protects you.
I mean, like, listen. Every time I listen to this guy and they play this big symphonic music, that's even a word. It's like I'm playing Civ 5, Civ 6.
Hey, hold on a second. Who even are you? How much do you know? I'm warning you. If you mess with him, you're gonna have to go through me.
Ah, you two share quite a deep connection, don't you?
Well, we didn't always, but now we're partners to the end. We're linked down to the depths of our hearts. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess.
Oh, come on. I thought we were a team. We have each other's backs, don't we?
Oh my god, the voice acting makes it so much funnier.
The mystical fairy, Gallica. Within her dwells the virtue of the mage. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
I won't lead you astray.
I will definitely be using mage, especially because of the formation stuff which I talked about. I definitely feel that's probably going to be the best thing for us to do.
Hey, wasn't that...
Fascinating. Do you understand what just happened? By connecting with others who have found their resolve, you awaken to new strength.
What? You mean Grius could use this power too?
The nature of the Seeker. No. Perhaps it is simply your own nature. You truly are remarkable. If you seek answers, then go and claim them.
Whoa, okay, so this is actually the archetype tree. So if we take a look at Grius is probably melee focused, if I had to guess. Oh, okay, so this is what Mag's for. So Mag was in another Atlus game, wasn't it? What was Mag in? I want to say maybe like Devil Summoner maybe? I don't know. Okay, so if we had to decide, versatile skills, wind magic, fire and ice. I don't know, like I feel like Grius, he seems like a physical guy, doesn't he? I'm gonna go with warrior, just cause, I don't know, I think it fits his kind of like persona type. And we can also take a look at the skills, that's cool. Increase the physical attack by 10%, slicer, critical strike, slash boost. The great thing is though, we can mix and match. And I assume this is kind of treated as almost like, I guess it's treated like Magatama in a way, in which you get to like choose which skills you want and then go from there, so that's cool. Poor Grius, he's just an old man and he gets thrown into this archetype. Okay, the question is, what do I want to use for myself? Because I would like to, I'd like to learn some skills from the mage tree, seeing how I'm trying to become a mage. Kind of seems logical. So we got magic recovery, got bot, Blizz, Conde, magic font, magic circle. Yeah, I definitely think I'm gonna go into this one. So we'll pick this. I'll lose some strength, but I don't really care. I'll just gain magic. Also, I really like the look of these archetypes. It's like, yeah, I find them nice. Okay, so in essence, I have to switch from the old archetype to this one. I don't really like having to, I kind of want to mix and match, but yeah, I mean, we already have 2 physical guys, so we'll switch. Okay. Okay, so we finally have access to the full main menu now, which looks very similar to that of Persona 3, but that's fine. We can look at quest. So this is the quest we're talking about. I guess this is where we can switch out archetypes and formations and whatnot. So I'm gonna put myself to start in the back, because that makes sense. We can check our followers here. Oh, so we can see how many followers we have. 14. Okay, so there's 14 different followers. That's cool. And we can read about them. Gallica. Oh, nice. And we can also see what we get. So reduces the mag cost of studying the warrior lineage. That's interesting. Undaunted Spirit. I feel like this will be probably pretty helpful for boss fights against humans. The voices of followers can now be heard even from far away. I actually think that's one I want to go for quick because I really don't want to miss out on any content. I'm not sure how difficult this game is going to be with that in mind. The archetype tree becomes accessible from the main menu. I think more is probably his social link or his bond is probably based on the story progression, so I shouldn't have to worry about him, but I'm not entirely sure, obviously. There's also a calendar. We can look at the royal funerals in 6 days and then the end of the mourning period. So how long does this go? This goes until October 10th. So I'm not sure if that's like supposed to be the whole game or it's difficult to say. Can also equip some outfits. This is the captain's uniform we got from killing the captain. This is somebody who's in the front, so probably Grizz or Grius. Yeah, stop calling him Grizz. Actually, he already has it on. It looks like it auto-equipped it. Yeah, because he already had this equipped, but I didn't equip it for him. Oh, thanks. Thanks, kitty. If I had to guess what that is, increases archetype experience by 100. Yeah, so they have these. They're probably the ultimate edition or whatever. Classic, so it is what it is, I guess. Also, for the record, we have mastered 5% of archetypes, which is, yeah, I mean, if you want to do the math on that, oh, it's different for everybody. So I've mastered 2 of them. So that means there's, 40? Is that how many there are? Okay, so more or less, it looks like they kind of spoiled this, but these are the rest of the archetypes, it seems. We got Knight, we got Thief, we got Masked Dancer, Summoner, and Berserker. Oh, we got some over here, too. Healer, Gunner, Brawler, Faker, Merchant, Commander, and I don't know. That's kind of cool. That's quite a bit. Like, that's quite a few archetypes. That's gonna definitely make it interesting.
My young friend, you are truly as remarkable as I first believed. Others fated to awaken to their own power will be naturally drawn to you. As long as you walk your path, I shall faithfully watch over you. May we meet again.
What? Where are we?
You two all right there? Looked as if you were in some kind of trance.
Okay, so they don't know about more. It's going the Persona 5 route.
Awakened it? But that... Who are you people? The truth, if you would.
Look, in all honesty, we barely know any more than you do. But the short version is, well, I think you can use that power now.
I think you might be right. The way it feels is... Well, this is magic, eh? I'd all but given up on it, but... Fate had other plans, it seems. Enough. We must move on. There is far to go still. And lad, I follow your lead now, at least when it comes to how we use these skills in battle. We haven't the luxury of time to train with magic.
Same here. You've clearly got a sense for this, and I'd rather make myself useful than muddle your strategies.
Okay, we can finally 100% control what our allies do. That's good. I was like 5% sure that we were gonna get screwed. Wait a second, is that Grizz as a mage? Did they want Grizz to be a mage? I guess he did study magic. I don't know, he doesn't really strike me as the mage type.
We've 5 days until the funeral. That's precious little time, and we'd best not waste it.
Okay, so they do have the, if you have the network connection on, you can see what other people are doing. I am curious, I wonder what other players, my friends, have done. Yeah, see, look at this. Most people made the protagonist into a mage. Why is this guy level 8? Level 11? Wait, why is everybody so high level? What? Oh, it's because I'm playing on hard. Is that it? I'm level 6? Wait, what? I didn't even skip anything. I haven't even skipped anything. What? I swear, I've killed everything. I've killed everything I've come across, and I'm so low level. Oh no, that's rank. No, it's level. I'm just so low level. How? How is that possible? Oh yeah, also, I forgot to bring this up. These are the social skills. Courage, wisdom, tolerance, eloquence, and imagination. So it's kind of cool. It's like becoming a king, and I like the way that they did it. It's very nice with the crown, you know. It's cool. Why am I so low level though? Even the guy, look, the guy in the bottom left who's hard, he's level 9. I'm just baffled beyond measure. Like, I don't know how everybody's so high level. I'd say so far we're about 2.5 hours, 3 hours into the game, by the way. It's pretty good. I mean, first of all, it's a long demo, which I'm surprised about, honestly, but it's kind of hard to nitpick certain areas where I'd want to improve upon. Obviously, it's still early and all that. All right, let's buy some stuff from our vendor friends here. Ice chunks, he's got 5 of them, and an ointment. Oh, he's also selling weapons. He's also selling armor. I mean, I think I might as well buy this, because it gives +1 magic. Yeah, because I want the magic, so I'll buy this for myself. I could also buy this hat, this bi-cocket. Not sure what a bi-cocket is, but I don't think there's any need for me to min-max like this so early. It's a bad habit of mine. I like to min-max a lot, so. Ah, look at this. So depending on whatever archetype you have unlocked, or whatever archetype you're using, that kind of limits the type of weapons you can use. I mean, it makes sense, obviously. I kind of wish I had. I still think we'll be able to do like hybrid archetypes in the future, hopefully, because I don't want to get stuck to one. I think it'd be interesting if you had like mage and seeker combined into something else. That's kind of what I'm looking for later on. Okay, so I've been told, pretty much this miner guy told me that the enemies ahead require fire to die. So I think I'm good though. If we take a look at our skills, got bought, and I'm the one who can do fire damage, but that should be fine. Got some jellyfish.
This place.
These are I imagine these are jellyfish. She said they were weak to fire. Okay, so there is auto recovery. I was kind of wondering about this, but I'm glad that they pointed it out, so. Oh! It's a different type of attack. That's kind of cool though. Like, whenever we go to like face someone, just like targeting them like this. I think I'd probably prefer using the, Fuck, this guy fucking got me. Okay, so when you're burning, pretty much what the game told us is that if you're burning, you're gonna take way more damage. Which is kind of not great. I can't say that's entirely good news. But that means the same can be said about them though. So the only issue with Gain Off Seeker is that we no longer have any healing. So that pretty much means I have to rely on my medicinal herbs. I have plenty of them. But this burn, the burn carries over, which sucks. Once you get out of battle, the burn's gonna follow you, which I'm not a particular fan of. Okay, so here's something interesting. We have access to items with our teammates. So if I want to do Ice Chunk, chances are these guys are gonna be weak to it. Yes, they are. And that means they're gonna be weak to it here as well. I'm the type of person, I like to use my items pretty, like, diligently. I like to use them pretty much as soon as I get them. With a few exceptions, like Soma or whatever the Soma equivalent is in this game. Okay, another level under our back, so let's put that into magic, because I'm going magic. Also got a chest here. Something, magla pill. Okay, so this is three, what do they call it, snuff souls? That's what I meant to say, snuff soul. Get another chest. Miner's boots. Steel-plated work boots, suited for rigorous mining work. Cool. Agility and endurance. Definitely take those. Doesn't look like you can switch characters while you're equipping stuff, which kind of sucks. If I want to go to armor, for example, I don't think I can, yeah. I can't switch between different characters. I can only do it in this screen.
We'll hold our ground.
There's 5 enemies? Oh, fuck. That's bad. That's really not great.
Suppose this is it.
Okay, so you can die to poison. That's pretty bad. It kind of feels like one of these things we just need to take it on the chin.
I live to see another day.
Yeah, it's kind of feeling like a death. Okay, so we leveled up from that terrible fight, and it gave us Blaze, which is good, because I like, whenever I play these games, I like having tons of different elements, if you will, whatever you want to call them. And this kind of adds to our repertoire, so now we have ice damage, which is great.
Wow, good find.
Good find. Iron gauntlets. We said we were going to make Grius into kind of a strength guy, so I think we'll do... Yeah, I think we'll just give him the strength. That's fine. Okay, there's that godforsaken sandworm. This guy was kind of a dick. Just have dodge him. I couldn't dodge him.
Brace yourselves.
God damn it. 103 damage. Jeez. It seems like a good time because, yeah, this is a particularly difficult fight. I'd say let's use our corrosive acid.
Yeah.
This will hopefully help us kill him pretty quick. Unless he does some stupid shit like that. Don't kill me. Okay, so, oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. Okay, so, interesting. Unlike other games, in this one, if the protagonist dies, you can continue, which is great. It's not easy. I'm telling you, man. Like, this extra turn these guys get is really ridiculous. The fire breath spam is so crazy. What the fudge? Guy's a dick. He's just like, he doesn't give a fuck.
Vitus power. Are you prepared?
Okay, I just need one turn. Don't use fire. Okay, good. Oh, look, he's stunned. Okay, so you have to stun this guy. You have to stun him.
Let's go.
It's way too difficult. If he gets an attack on you, it's over. At least on hard difficulty. Maybe not that easy peasy shit. Look, unscathed too. Let's fucking go. Got a new skill for Stroll too. Increases physical skill attack by 10%. It's a passive. I feel like if you stack some of those passives, probably later on in the game, probably get some pretty crazy abilities, I imagine.
Not bad.
Mine in uniform can be purified at a church. Especially design protected clothing for minors can be purified at a church. That's the only thing I have that can be purified, which kind of tells me that I should probably just hold on to it. Okay, that's the first time we've seen a Kuja skill. That pretty much means we have to kill these guys this turn, or else we're gonna die because they are. Okay, another level. Now they're going into magic because why not? Keep it going. Just going around this dungeon. I need to get used to the combat. I think what's so important about the combat in this game is the initiation. And unlike other games where the initiation is super easy to get ambushes, it's not that easy. You have to dodge enemy attacks and shit. It's different in a good way though, honestly, because, you know, a game like Persona 5, all you have to do is like go into cover and then ambush, which is like a joke. And something like Persona 3, it's reload is pretty much the same thing. Also, we picked up giant worm meat. Nutrient-rich meat procured from a Valno. It's a cooking ingredient, which tells me that there's cooking. Got ourselves a safe room, which is great because I'm feeling pretty weak. Okay, so yeah, this is just a safe house. That's all it is in reality. Just a safe house to meet people, see how they're doing, catch up on stuff, you know, the usual. I picked up a little more mag, so I thought, why not, right? See if we can potentially buy anything. 8,000 mag needed, what? And that's only for the second tree? That's insane. I only have 1,000, and I've killed quite a few enemies. So I kind of thought about this, and I don't think it's a good idea, at least when I only have 2 teammates, to have 2 of them be the warrior. So it might be a waste, and I might regret doing this, but I think I'm gonna make Grizz into a seeker. Yeah, I'm not 100% on this, but I feel like I'm gonna need... I really like the healing, and I like the wind magic too. At the same time though, I I don't know how easy it is to get my mag back if I want to switch. I don't know if there's like a respec or something, so yeah, it's kind of a tricky one. Got a new item, blessed water. Let's see what that does. Douse equipment in this water to wet its true potential. Okay, so this kind of spoils what churches will be used for later on, but that's fine. I guess in essence, churches are a place to upgrade your weapons and armor and the sort, so that's cool. Okay, so here's something I'm not entirely sure about this, but the bastard sword. I'm not sure if this, when it says it levels up my attack, does that mean it only levels up the basic attack, or does it level up all attacks, like all physical attacks? I guess we can test it with somebody and we'll see.
What is that? I've never seen anything like it.
It's a crystal of raw magla. This feels wrong somehow. Now I remember. They say in the lands beyond mortal reach, great spires of crystal stand, and anyone who might touch them is driven mad.
That's all just superstition though, right? Still, this thing is giving off a really nasty aura.
That's no ordinary monster. Some kind of human?
Well, why are humans all like chickens? Humans are just chickens.
The way it's moving, it's almost like it's protecting the crystal.
Here it comes.
What the fuck?
Call upon royal power within.
Any means necessary.
Okay, so that did, it did about 18 more damage, so I don't think it's, yeah, I guess, no, I don't think physical attack is taken into account when it upgrades your weapons, which is kind of disappointing, but whatever, it is what it is, I suppose. I don't know what to make of this design. It's really weird. It's like totally bizarre. Also, this is kind of a nice little HUD interface to see what kind of ability, what kind of like buffs they have going on. So that's cool. What? What the fuck? What the fuck was that? Why is this game so hard? I know it's on hard, but please, it's the prologue. Okay, so I think if I don't guard here, I'm pretty much like just throwing this away. So actually, maybe could I just like move everybody to the back row?
Holding back, withdrawing.
Yeah, I can. Oh, okay, cool. So yeah, so it only targets Greece. So I wonder if that means how many people can you have in the back row and the front row? Can you have unlimited people in both? If that's the case, can I move both of them back?
From here.
Oh, okay. So so this is how you do it. So if they use an ability where they target a specific row, you can just move back and forth as much as you want. The fuck? What was that? Perfect lethal? That's so unlucky. So unlucky. Haha. Get fucked. Oh, and look! In this way, he can't use his buff either. Wow. Wow, I like that. I like that. That shows that there's actually some strategy at play when it comes to positioning, which is really cool.
Moving to the rear. Warrior!
The power of heals.
Okay, God. It's really nice that they do give you a chance to rewind the battle. I didn't think I'd be a fan of this feature, but it's just, especially on hard difficulty, it's so easy to get caught out because you don't know what the abilities do. Like, you don't know, so.
What is this crystal? By my guess, the monsters were drawn to its aura. We shouldn't leave something so sinister just lying around.
More questions than answers, but there's no time to ponder them. We better move.
Excuse me? We're not fighting that, are we? Wait, what? This is actually something we're considering?
Got it.
We're actually considering fighting the dragon when I struggled against that worm? Okay, so avoid the dragon? Is that what we're doing? Cushy clay. Okay, this was a tough item to get. High grade clay valued by potters. I just want to see if there's anything over here. Of course there is. I need it. I need it. Yes, look at all that stuff he has. He has like a chest and... Oh man, it's probably worth so much. What if I just walk up to him? What if I just, is there like a way for me to like sneak past? Oh god. Oh god, I am sorry. I am sorry, team. This was not good.
Yourself, do not waste your lives in a place like this. Now, let's go, lads!
Okay, so we're fighting the dragon, just to be clear? That's what's happening? It's pretty tanky. It's definitely pretty tanky. Ow. Okay. It's actually good that we have two warriors in the party, because he's probably gonna do predominantly fire damage for the most part.
Closing the distance.
So he might actually have a chance.
No.
Why is he targeting me? I like, go away, you ass. No, the problem is I'm gonna run out of healing before I can actually kill this guy. Don't kill me, don't kill me, don't kill me! Oh my god. I have no idea how you're supposed to do this fight unless you specifically save items, because unless he's giving some tell that that I can't see. So stupid! Oh my god, that's so stupid. It just completely ruins the fight. The hard mode shit's stupid, okay? This fight's very difficult in hard mode. I know I'm sounding like a complainer, and I am complaining. Okay, so I went back, bought some revival beads, or whatever they're called in this game, and I'm feeling, I think go Scratch, Fireball, and then, I don't know when he uses the tail though. So what I can't have happen here is I can't have myself die. So is this tail swing? Tail swipe? Scratch. Okay, just Scratch. Scratch is fine. Yeah, Scratch is fine.
I'll handle this.
Okay. Just one more turn. Last turn, yes. Yes, we're gonna kill it. We're gonna kill it. Okay, good. Okay. Dude, this wasn't easy. Like, I'm just being honest. This did not make this shit easy.
To the rear guard. By this power.
Hit their weakness.
Warrior! Die hard! Warrior!
Got ourselves another rank here. Obviously, that was quite the difficult fight, so I'm not surprised.
It feels good to get...
Let's see what type of gear we got. Grand Iron, Glossy Fur, Onyx, and what's in the golden chest? Golden chest, golden chest.
That's spectacular.
Spectacular. Dragon's Indignation. Greatsword embodying the fury of 111 attack. Oh my god. That's not bad. I'd say we probably put it on Stroll.
No, stop.
Whoa. I actually need to pay attention here. I was drinking some water. Just relax, even though my stick has stick shift right now. Yeah, I'm running. Relax.
We actually made it out.
Ah, this is so cozy. I feel alive again.
It's certainly better than freezing. Reminds me of when I was a child. Back then, I wouldn't have been caught dead out in the wilderness like this. Countryside nobility like us had no fortune to speak of. My parents bowed and smiled for their money, and honestly, I despised them for it. Back then, I thought being a noble was about, I don't know, a life of prestige, being respected. But one spring 7 years ago, our town was attacked by this horrific creature. A human. Though I'd no idea at the time. I was evacuated alongside the servants while the rest of the town burned. I waited for my parents to join us in the shelter, but they would never come. The parents I'd so despised had stayed behind to protect the villagers who couldn't flee. But our town's just rubble now. A footnote in history. The human that destroyed us is all we'll ever be known for.
They eating tentacle? Kinda looks like they're eating tentacle, doesn't it?
I remember my father petitioning the capital for aid, but no reply came. even knowing how much of a threat the humans were. Now, I think, what if the army... Well, Luis, what if he's the one who abandoned us? If we were just a pawn in his game, then I will make him pay. I've heard. The prince was attacked, right?
There was a plot on his life. One I wish I'd rooted out sooner. Just like tonight, it was pouring rain.
Your Highness, this way! Who let these blackguards into the palace?
My lord, are you hurt?
Back!
A royal knight. A wench and nothing more.
You knave! You know nothing of true knighthood. I pledged my life to the prince, and I'll not lose it to you! Highness!
Don't falter! Give chase!
Stop! They dare harm him! I failed him. Again.
Highness! Highness!
What is this? His Highness survived the attack, but the curse hanging over him was powerful and complex. For His Highness, for the King, and for the very future of this country, he must be dealt with. To kill Luis is to see justice served.
So, that's what all this is about. Say, friend, this mission means a lot to you too, doesn't it?
Yes, of course it does.
You've been carrying a greater weight than I realized. In any case, I owe you my life. And we've both got something we'd fight to protect. Let's save this country. Together.
Very interesting story. So in essence, Louis decided to curse my friend, the prince, and it's kind of where we are now. Also, I haven't had a chance to level up any of my royal virtues yet, or at least I haven't chosen any possibilities that could have got me there. I suppose that's a better way of saying it.
Huh? I'm pretty sure I fell asleep.
Well, then it's just as I thought. While you're asleep, our connection is much stronger. The more comrades and supporters who stand beside you, the more your power will deepen as you soar to new heights. One day, if the people join hands and seize the freedom to decide their own future with their own power just as you do, that is my ideal world.
Righto, time to head back to Gran Trad. It's quite the name, Kingdom of Euchronia.
To make up for lost time, they risk hiring a coach to secret them the rest of the way to the capital.
Finally, we found a ride. Looks like we should make it in time for the funeral after all.
Last time we rode in a public carriage, it was hit by bandits. A pack of Luis zealots too, if I remember. Talk about a nasty surprise. The last couple days have certainly been eventful. Almost feels like everything we thought we knew about the world was wrong.
Well, plenty of people live their lives without taking a single step outside their city. But we haven't the luxury of ignorance, I suppose.
We're almost to the capital. Quiet now, and stay sharp.
Milady, welcome back, and thank you for making the trip.
After so long, I am only surprised anyone remained here who yet remembered me.
That's not the voice I was expecting, but hey, I'm really down for it. Okay, it's a little bit of a spoiler. It's just a tiny spoiler, but I have to get it out there. This character's name is Hulkenberg, and the only reason I know that is because there's a race car driver named Hulkenberg. And Metaphor sponsored the team for a race. It's just so mind-boggling. It's great.
Surely you jest, milady.
Pay me no mind. I heard of the king's death. The skyline is full of unfamiliar figures. 'Tis a testament to how long I've been away.
City looks fantastic at nighttime, by the way. Looks really, really good.
Fog's rolling in. Rain's the last thing we need.
Can this funeral withstand more misfortune? I've heard they don't have enough soldiers to keep the peace.
Oh, it'll be fine. All the aristocrats are bringing their own personal guards. I imagine boredom's the worst we need to worry about.
Let's not draw attention to ourselves. There's a hostelry tucked at the back of Sunshade Row, the hushed Honeybee Inn. We'll talk details once we're there.
Alright, let's go meet with Grizz. I keep calling him Grizz. Let's go meet with Grius, not playing Mass Effect. And this is the area that I tried to go to multiple times, but I couldn't, so yeah, this should be good. Yeah, this area looks kind of scuffed. Got some guys dying from the plague, he got some nice hair. It's a pompous man. You also have a sprite, which tells me you're probably somewhat semi-important later on. By the way, for the record, I haven't been able to travel to any of these places, but there are quite a few. Like, obviously, there's 3 locations on Sun Lumeho Street. These are all named Sun. Let's see, a few places on Sunshade Road, which is where we are. There's definitely a lot of stuff that's gonna happen after the prologue, but we'll just have to be patient.
You're back.
Papa, welcome home.
What the? You got a daughter? This your wife? Damn.
Well, hello, my Maria. I trust you've been staying out of trouble. These are, well, new recruits. Just enlisted.
So young. It's good to meet you. I'm Fabienne. This inn is my business and my home. Manners, Maria.
Welcome.
Hey, I'm wasting away over here. Where's my order?
Maria, could you handle that?
Yes, right away.
You're back sooner than I thought. Something happened.
Something bad. Barely any survivors.
I see.
I didn't know Grius had a daughter.
I know I've already asked so much of you, but would you mind looking after Maria a little while longer?
I didn't know he had a babe of a wife either.
Of course. It wouldn't be the honeybee without her. Now, as for the rest of you, after braving the frontiers with this curmudgeon, I'm sure you would welcome a warm supper.
Once we're done, we'll head upstairs.
It's so good.
It doesn't, it just looks like potatoes and tomato wedges. Doesn't look that good.
Oh, spicy. I can't feel my tongue.
Oh, pipe down and eat, boy.
That was delicious, especially the meat. I wasn't expecting it to have such a kick, but it grows on you fast.
Red grass roasted bidao. Bird meat. One of her hometown specialities. She's risked a lot to shelter me and to help the resistance. I owe her more than I can say.
You said we were short-handed, but are we really the only ones?
I know we've plenty of independent agents fighting in their own ways, but it seems none could avail themselves to us, which means we're the only ones who can do this.
Still killing Luis. That's not going to be an easy feat.
Grius, do you have a plan? Fill us in.
midway through the funeral, in broad daylight. That's insane.
It's risky, to be sure, but we'll never find a better chance at confronting the man directly. Don't worry. I'll be the only one getting close to him. I'll need you to draw Luis's attention from a different location. All I need is an opening. And don't rely on your fancy powers for this, all right? It'll attract too much attention. Killing a man and slaying a beast are two very different things. This is all I need.
You're joking. You and that kitchen knife against an archmage. Isn't there anything we can do to help?
Gurius is so dead. Like, he is giving, like, red flag after red flag after red flag.
No, you'll just get in the way. Besides, this kitchen knife can slit his throat like the swine he is. A fast kill, if not a clean one. It's nothing I've not done before. Give me my opening, and the man's dead.
I really don't know about this.
Stop fussing. Leave it to me. One last thing. Keep Maria company a while, would you? The girl gets lonely on her own.
Aren't you at least going to tuck her in?
You've got to prepare tonight. Too much still needs doing. And best that it's done as far from her as possible.
And there's his fatherly side, I suppose. Sorry, but I'm going to bed early. I need a full night's rest if I don't want to be a liability.
Well, we've all been short on time to ourselves, but I'd feel bad leaving Maria all alone. Shall we go check in on her, at least?
Hey there, Stroll. You sleeping?
Hey.
Yeah, I guess that bed is an improvement. It doesn't look that comfy though, if I'm being honest.
Did you need something?
I was thinking we could play a game.
Play a game? But it's already nighttime. Oh, I just remembered. Papa said you have a strange book, and that I should ask to see it.
You like books, huh?
Well, I haven't ever seen one before, so I was wondering what they're like.
I'm kind of looking at that pizza. That's a nice looking pizza down there.
Do you know how to read?
Just a little.
Well, since you're here, let's all read it together, okay?
Really? Oh, but I still have work to do.
Don't worry, Maria. I can handle this crowd. You have fun reading upstairs.
Really?
Yes. You did a very good job today.
Let's read then.
Nothing better happened to this girl. Don't do this. This game, it's pretty rough
So many
already.
pictures. Are all books like this? Miss Fabienne taught me how to read a little. She said it helps with keeping the inn running.
That's pretty impressive that you know how to read.
Well, I can't do lots of hard words, but I like learning new ones. Plus, I like when people say I'm clever, so I've got to work really, really hard. Papa always says not to go into his room, so I wait for him a lot. I'm good at waiting.
You're a strong girl, Maria.
I know Papa's always busy with work, but I'm happy when he comes home. Thank you. It was fun talking to you.
Let's do this again sometime.
Really? You don't mind talking to me? Then it's a promise. You're helping Papa with his job, aren't you? So, be safe. I've heard his job can be really dangerous.
Can we stop with the red flags? Like, why?
A pure-hearted maiden, Maria. Within her dwells the virtue of the healer. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Can now study the healer. That would have been real helpful at the dragon fight, but it's fine.
The king's casket has left the castle. The procession will take the main streets to its destination, the Grand Cathedral. I'll have you blend in with the guards posted there. On my mark, you'll create a distraction. Draw Luis's attention.
What, with the soldiers? But our uniforms are...
I had Fabienne patch them up.
In the state they were in? That must have taken all night. Let me see.
Thanks for keeping Maria company yesterday. I'd appreciate if it wasn't the last time.
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
I appreciate it. The girl just has trouble making friends is all. We're going to split up as soon as we leave. At the Grand Cathedral, we'll pose as guards to cause a commotion. I leave the rest to you.
I'll see to everything here, don't worry.
Papa.
I'll be back tonight. Be a good girl while I'm gone, eh?
We can read a little more from my book, alright?
Really?
Once we're back, let's all have dinner together.
Yes, please.
Be careful.
See you soon.
I don't appreciate this game. I don't appreciate these flags.
Once it's over, we'll regroup back here at night. I'm counting on you.
We'll do our best. Right then. Let's get ourselves ready, then head for the Grand Cathedral.
Okay, so it looks like we have access to all the shops now, so no more of this getting told by Mini Mona. Gallica, I mean. Look at that, she sits on your shoulder, that's cute. But, yeah, so we'll do some shopping. Got plenty of shops around here, and I kind of assume there's gonna be one final boss fight in this prologue, so... Alright, so it looks like, Moore is here. Let's, go speak to him, shall we? Oh yeah, we have the healer archetype. I feel like, I don't know, do we need a healer? I feel like it'd be silly for me to just sit here and say we don't need one. Especially considering how much I kind of struggled with that dragon fight. Just a little bit. Rank 10? What? That's a level 2 quest? Well, increases my imagination though. Oh, I wonder if this is how you increase social skills or crown skills. Skill inheritance is now available. Okay, so this is kind of like a mix of the two archetypes, but not really though. Like, it's not like entirely what I was looking for. It's fine though. Let's take a look at it in the meantime anyway. Why can I not inherit anything for what's-his-face? For Grius. Okay, let's do Seeker. Honestly, the only skill I want to inherit is Day. I'd actually be fine with Psych too for the wind damage. Probably the Psych would be better. I can't even access Grius anymore. Which kind of makes sense, it's kind of off doing his own thing. This is the healer, it's 1,000? Why do I need 1,000? It's so expensive. I don't know if I want to do this now because I'm not sure how quickly the prologue's end is approaching. Okay, I mean, this is good to know though, obviously. I don't think I want to be a healer, not this second.
You've come at a good time.
Mag Broker. Is anybody here old enough to know Mag as a game, PS3 era? I don't think I'd ever want to change Mag from money. I feel like Mag is way more valuable. And money's probably pretty easy to come by for the most part, so. We'll go to the smithy though. Oh, nice. Got a cute little shop here. Hello, shopkeep. Okay, so this staff increases fire attack strength. It's pretty good. And yeah, I mean, this seems, kind of feel like it's a must-have. So I think I'll get this. Probably nothing's gonna beat the dragon sword, so. Okay, so durable work clothes. I'll probably get this, right? More magic? Probably. But not really a big fan of buying weapons or armor, actually, to be fair. Because usually you can find some stuff in the field, like for example the dragon, right? So the dragon we killed, that was pretty good, so. I'll just go for the magic. Fuck it. I want myself to be as powerful as possible, because I don't know if any of these people will be alive, except for myself. I know I will always be in the party. It's kind of the mantra. Okay, these are nice. Revival medicine, I have 3 of these. Robust remedy. I like to pretty much buy twice, 2 of each. Charm. It's pretty expensive. Okay, these are good. Nice and cheap. I might have used a little bit too much money. This guy's a funny looking shop. Masked shopkeeper. Soothing sweet bun. Mindless I have no money. I got no money, governor. I spent too much on that gear. I should have sold my excess gear, honestly. We can actually go into the church now. Interesting. So, I didn't think they'd let us in here, but I'm assuming this is the church where we can polish stuff? Yeah. Yeah, purification. You can purify some stuff for me. What? I'm getting skill checked in the prologue? Ugh. Killing me. These guys have lots of good stuff, by the way. Bomb of life. 5,000 golds, or whatever it's called. Revere. Yeah, I feel... Ah, damn. I wish I could sell stuff to him. I need some money. And here we are in the pub. Hello, governor.
What am I gonna do, eh?
And Elda. Yeah, you're still open though, aren't you? You're not? What? Hey, there's that girl again. Parapus woman. The kind of digging it, honestly. Water merchant? Okay, so I can sell stuff to you, which is good. Is any of this stuff I don't need? I don't need a bastard sword. That's worthless. Pilgrim's cloak, worthless. Okay, we'll keep that for the purification. I don't want to sell too much stuff. Pristine clear water, cooking ingredients, fruit cordial. So I'm not really doing anything to do with cooking right now. I'm not even sure what cooking does. So it's probably best I just stay clear. There's also a butcher here. Billy Butcher. Who sells? Yeah, who would have guessed? Meat. Okay, so more or less we've done everything that we can do, that I have money for anyway. Been to the smithy, been to the tavern, concoctions, been to everywhere, mag exchange, yada yada yada. Yeah, we're doing, I think we're ready for the funeral. The big funeral.
Lots of lords and nobles. Some generals, too. All the big names are here.
Can you see Grius?
I can pick him out. Although I don't see Luis around.
Look there!
The gall! What is this? Isn't that the flower straight from the king's garden?
And a common-blooded man bearing them to a funeral? Does the man know no shame? That's tantamount to declaring himself royalty! You barbarian!
Your fool of a king is dead! Disillusioned by vain aristocrats and simpering clergy, he withered and died under his own weakness.
The audacity!
How can he say that?
This is madness! At the king's own funeral!
Lord Louis speaks true! The nobles are to blame!
Names are guilty!
But open your eyes, and you will see the crisis in our nation. I will show you truth! The truth of reality! You've all been sheltered, blinded by walls of stone. Behold a human corpse! They are no mere rumor. They lurk and nest across the very land you call home. A fortress at the border was raised by a human mere days ago. How long before we're overrun? You can only blame your king's weakness. And thus, who deserves his crown? A man of proven strength!
How dare you, scoundrel! Your words verge on treason!
Against what ruler, Blue Blood? The dead cannot be betrayed. Let your late king's soul bear witness. Let Louis Squeerburn be named the true and rightful ruler of Euchronia.
Hey, what do we...
What's happening?
Such power. It can't be.
The palace!
Could this be the king's own magic?
I am Hypnodius the Fifth.
His Majesty?
The people of my land desire a new king, and I shall provide.
just say Hithlodius V? That face, it can't be. His Majesty, the King? How?
Is it him?
He was dead? Why? Be silent! Let him say his piece.
Heed me, O kingless. Time is finite before my soul departs this benighted world. In 4 moons of life past death, there shall come a reckoning, a day of the hero. Upon that day, whosoever hath truly earned the greatest faith of the citizenry shall ascend to throne and crown by right of kings.
By right of kings? The faith of the citizenry? Truly?
From the lofty heavens shall my unfading soul look down upon thee, and from the whispered hopes of thine anxious hearts shall those to whom thine allegiances lie be laid bare.
What's happening?
I hear thy voices ring out in clarion truth. Here and now, witness the faces of those most desired to become king.
It's Forden.
Count Louise! Count Louise is there too!
They're all candidates.
Ha! What glorious spectacle! The mantle of king is mine by rights and providence.
You go too far, Luis. We gather to mourn his majesty, and you desecrate it. You would befoul the throne, blackguard.
So be it. Shall we test that? Good people, is Forden truly fit to be king? Or shall you cast off the shackles of blind faith? We need not be chained to birth or tribe. In my world, we are a people equal and united. I shall be your shield from the human menace. Together, peace is within our grasp.
When my village burned, the church did nothing.
There's no way we can fight those monsters alone.
And those of us in bonds? Will we too be protected?
Don't be fooled! He's not the man you think he is!
Hey, look! Count Luis! He's catching up to Forden!
Can the giant thing really see what we're thinking?
Luis, you've led the people's hearts astray!
No future exists without the power to eliminate the human crisis. Those who stand at my side, who oppose the powers that be, my protection is yours. Or refuse my hand and perish. I will lead us over your corpses.
You mean, just as you killed the king?
A country is heavier than a crown, and he could not bear it. Retribution past due.
You vile...
He cares nothing for the blood on his hands.
Damn you, Luis! You think you truly deserve the crown? You doom us all! I won't stand for it!
Hey, who are you?
Silence him! A Kingslayer deserves only death! A riot!
Hey!
Yes, good! You need to go too.
Where's Grius?
Alcest?
I shall not suffer the defiance of my people's will. In my name art thou punished.
Punished? Impressive. One of the royal family's dogs. Rather poetic, I suppose. See how he has rewarded your loyalty. I warned you, this is the price of defiance. Though I hadn't expected the king's own magic on my side. So be it. Rally behind me. I will shield you from injustice. Rise above birth and circumstance, for they mean nothing!
Count Luis is our only
What
hope!
choice do we have? He'll kill any against him!
Not much of a choice.
Upon the day of the hero, whosoever has most earned my people's faith shall ascend upon my throne to rule, according to my judgment. Be thou criminal, pauper, or noble, thy claim is decided not by stature or trial. I shall bear witness. From this heavenly seat I am nigh omnipotent. Look to the faces carved upon this rock, and see thou the faces of the chosen. I shall brook no sabotage or obstruction of this trial. Let all hear me and obey.
Okay, but we all saw that coming. Like, come on.
The damned!
Hey, Grius! Grius! Damn it. Luis!
Alphys.
The sun sets on old fossils. It is a new dawn, and its light shines upon Lord Luis as king.
Stand down!
Damned meddlers. So your wish is to die, is it? Your bones will be monuments to Lord Luis's glory! Ah!
No! He defiles the dead!
Ah, but Lord Luis has sent me here on an important errand.
What errand?
It seems I'll need considerable time to accumulate the magla. Until it's done, however, I'm afraid I'll have to borrow the cathedral. The day the king's mourning ends will become the day of calamity. If you mean to interfere, then die.
Stand strong! The souls of the dead do not return. He manipulates them as puppets with foul magic.
Brace yourselves, everyone!
Oh, we're actually fighting? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm down.
What is this? What the hell is this?
Stroll, get a hold of yourself. We've got company.
Slicer. What the fuck?
That's calm. Damn it, I can't focus.
Party members have a chance to be inflicted with anxiety. Nice. Ambushed in battle or when they receive a critical hit from an enemy. That's fair. I think that's kind of cool though. I like that. Attacks against them won't consume enemy turn icons. What? That has to get cured right away.
Sorry about that. I'll be alright.
Here they come. Brace yourselves.
Okay, so not fantastic.
Keep the enemies off him.
Yeah, I mean, I'll try, but
Spare me.
okay, that's good at least. Yeah, that's good. Okay, keep doing. Yeah, do that again. I couldn't control him. Do it again. Wait, I'm weak to slash? What? What critical? What is happening? Fucking slicer. It's like 4 attacks in one.
Where'd that man go? Did he take soldiers into the cathedral?
There should be a mausoleum nearby. Could you take his body there?
Yes, right away.
Take care with him, please. He was a dear friend. He gave his all for the king. For the royal bloodline. The least he deserves is dignity in death. My name is Hulkenberg. I have a question for you.
Hulkenberg. Nico Hulkenberg.
That power you wield, it is not something they teach in the army. You are no ordinary soldier.
And you? You're clearly more than a guard captain.
I am a knight in the crown's service. Commanding the guard is not my station's duty, but these are dire times.
A knight?
And you pretend at soldiery. But that matter can wait. Alsace seemed to know you.
Who is Alsace?
We'll have time for debate after we apprehend that mage. He's after the royal scepter, I'm sure of it.
The royal scepter?
Please, someone, help! Please help. I've still got family inside.
Did he trap civilians in the cathedral?
Yes, my family and more.
I don't envy their chances if he finds them helpless.
I am honor-bound as a knight to answer that plea. I would ask your aid as well, if you might give it.
Does it not tarnish the Royal Knights to enlist the aid of strangers?
I haven't the luxury of refusing able fighters.
Yeah, can you, like, back off a bit, Stroll? Okay? Like, you know, relax.
If I turn back here, I'd never be able to face Grius. Any objections, my friend?
None that would stop you, I expect.
You know me so well already. Let's just watch out for those accursed skeletons.
Okay, so, very excited to have Hulkenberg on my team. Because she seems capable of be probably a colossal understatement. Also, I see we have a new item, Noble Scripture, probably sell for a pretty penny. I imagine this is probably the final dungeon of the prologue because, I mean, I've been playing like 5 hours. I've been playing a respectable amount.
Looks like that's all of them. Great job.
Whoa, got a new like victory screen. Looks kind of sexy. Golden chest. Oh,
look at that.
Breeze Igniter. Simple wind igniter enables a single target. That's not bad. That's actually really not bad because I'm always looking for new skills to add to my repertoire, new elements specifically. So, got ourselves another chest. Yeah, I've just been running around the dungeon, by the way, just killing skeletons. Nothing particularly interesting. Ooh, Bomb of Life. That's like 5k. I imagine there's probably one more boss if I had to expect, and it's probably that Necromancer. You know, I'm starting to think actually it's not the Necromancer we're gonna face. Actually, you know what it's gonna be? The Necromancer is gonna necrosize, is that a word? Necromancy? Necromancize that human corpse probably, and that will likely be the final fight if I had to put money on it.
Yes.
Gotta climb this whole thing? What the heck? Maybe I just suck, because a couple of people I talked to said it was about 4 hours for the prologue, and I am well past 4 hours at this point.
What's become of this place? Is that Magla? And in a building like this?
It's just like in the abandoned mines.
What was that sound?
Brace yourselves. It's collapsing.
Look! The entrance!
Damn it! Now how are we supposed to get inside?
We'll not be getting in this way. That collapse was no accident. He means to halt our advance. Best to seek another way. And I've a plan to do it.
The plan's more than I have. Right. Lead the way.
Before we go any further, I would have my answers. We must speak of the man Luis executed.
So, were you a friend to Grius?
Yes. I knew him as Alsace, Arvid Alsace. He'd been engaged as a tutor to His Royal Highness, teaching him swordsmanship at the king's behest.
I see.
Yes. Well, it was back when I myself was serving as one of His Highness's personal guards.
You're a personal guard for the prince?
I was. Now he is lost to me. Which brings me to the heart of my concern. I hope you can give me the answer I seek. Why were you trying to kill Luis?
Well...
Do I really need a reason?
Revenge. The assassination is for His Highness. To avenge his death.
Revenge?
Not just for the prince. Luis killed the king as well.
Alsace was a calculating man. Callous, where softer hearts falter. He was not some wild-eyed revolutionary, driven by petty emotion. Why would such a man sacrifice all in the name of revenge?
Who knows? Is that all you wanted to know then?
Totally convincing, Stroll. So convincing.
If nothing else, you were friends of Alsace. Once more, I would humbly request your blades at my side.
I'd think you'd find surer allies among the guard.
You saw for yourself their failings today. A legion may be easily divided. A squad of few elites, however, moves as one. I'll have us into the Grand Cathedral. I know the way. Will you assist me?
Naturally. How about you?
Of course.
Right. Not much point in asking, really.
I'm telling you, this human's gonna wake up and it's gonna be real unhappy.
Where's the state army?
I can't believe all the mess at the king's funeral. Our country's doomed, isn't it?
Pretty chaotic here.
With good reason. I was there, and even I struggled to grasp the situation.
Oh, you're back. Have you seen Maria?
Maria? She's missing.
She heard the commotion and ran off. She can't have gotten far.
Oi, Fabienne! We found Maria!
Maria!
Don't move her. She suffered a blow to the head.
She must have been caught in the wave of people fleeing. Poor girl.
She's unconscious, but I don't believe it's life-threatening.
Oh, but he'll be along soon, won't he?
I'm sorry.
I was prepared for the worst, but... Oh.
Damn it.
Nobody saw it coming. Obviously. It was a total surprise.
Fabienne's taking care of Maria. Sounds like she'll have to stay put and rest for a while.
Aren't there people still left inside?
Most of the soldiers sent in to help haven't returned. I expect Luis's forces made short work of them. No one's sure if that human's corpse is safe either, so it's just been left to rot.
Underground, there is a mausoleum where the dead are interred. It opens to the Grand Cathedral on the other side.
And we can trust your word, can we? How do we even get into this mausoleum?
There's a gate just beside the recruitment center. We'll make our way in from there.
Right. Let's hurry.
Check your approval rating by pressing L1. Oh, so they were being serious during that cutscene about the... What are they called? The Day of the Hero? Mag proportionate at any coronation rock. That's cool. It's like, Mount Rushmore. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, here it is.
Oh, yeah?
Forwardin. Okay, so it's not us. So definitely Fordan's gonna die. And Luis is going to take first position, and I'm going to come in and sweep it in the end so I can get the best ending. They've also added fast travel, which is really nice, so pretty happy about that. Okay, so this is the popularity ranking, by the way, like 8,121. So not exactly very popular, unless of course it's like millions, but a nameless wretch. Hey, at least it's honest. Okay, so here's that creepy man. Let's buy some stuff from him, shall we? Let's buy the soothing sweet bun. Oh, it's anti-anxiety. Nice. Yeah, I have a feeling anxiety seems incredibly powerful in this game, and incredibly detrimental.
Can we talk?
Kind of just like real life. By the way, I've already tried, and Hulkenberg's not on our team in the sense that I can see what abilities she has, or if she has an archetype or anything like that, so... Yeah, kind of left out to dry there, but whatever. It is what it is. Okay, so, final dungeon. At least I think it's got to be the final dungeon for the prologue. Has to be. I mean, it's been like, how much content are they gonna throw at us within a free time period. Like you can download this for free. It's pretty generous.
What's going on? We can't get through the door.
Strange as he is, that pale fellow's magic works. Good for rooting out the rats.
That blasted mage set a trap. Not surprising. We knew he was expecting us.
And you still fell for it? At least you'll be in good company.
What? It can't be.
No way.
Alsace. Alsace, stop it! Don't! Why would you die for revenge of all things? The men I fought beside was not so ruled by anger and malice. Alsace, tell me, please. Is this the price of my failure, then? The prince? For having lost him, you too would abandon me. Why did you leave me alone in the dark when you escaped with his highness? I have sought him for so many years to no avail, and now I... Of course. 'Tis only just that you be the one to send me to him now.
Get up! Fight!
I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
No! You have it wrong!
The prince is alive!
Hey!
He's right. We do hunt Luis, but not for revenge. We mean to lift the prince's curse.
Is that true? His highness is still...
Yes, he lives. So you have to keep fighting!
You mean, if that's true, then I... O lodestar who wanders in solemn duty, O thou anguished traveler. Thy long stagnant stance hath finally been broken. Now choose thy path.
Now my new calling, transcending all oaths, I choose life of my own will!
Thank you. Thou hast chosen a noble parting. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities become thy light. Thou art the brilliant star that shall illuminate the King's Road. Now, awaken.
My name is Iselin Pacelli Majal Hulkenberg. I am knight, I am commander, and last of the Honor Guard! Once more, I take up arms in my liege's name!
Alsace, I will see you freed.
Yes. God damn, that was good.
For the liege I am sworn to, in his royal name. With this power, I shall open the way! Alsace, 'tis almost finished.
I'm sensing a huge surge of power. Hang on. It almost seems like the two archetypes are resonating with each other.
Synthesis skills, I think I actually knew about this and I just forgot, but damn, that was a good opening. So good. Awakening, whatever you want to call it. Excellent. Okay, so we'll take a look at synthesis skills. Oh, they consume both turns at once, so they gotta be some pretty good skills. Okay, so here's one of her abilities, Knight's Proclamation. Draws enemies' attention and takes attack for all allies for 1 turn. Damn, that could be used really, in a really helpful way. And the synthesis skills, this one is with Stroll. Deals medium physical pierce damage to 1 enemy. Okay, lowers defense. 28 MP. Bridges Bear nullifies 1. Okay, that's a pretty good one too. We'll go with this one.
Coordination is key!
Roll with Royal Knights!
Yeah, so if Hulkenberg had her turn, then we could use this, but we can't. Okay, so we can finally use that Mage Wind skill I talked about. By the way, I like seeing the king up here, the little face. I think that's a really genius aesthetic choice. I don't know what you want to call it. I think we'll do this, Knight's Proclamation, because I don't want Stroll taking any more damage, and I also don't want to heal. So curiously enough, Hulkenberg doesn't actually have any attack abilities. It's all pretty much just like target me type of stuff, which is fine.
Is that all?
Just means she'll have to. It'd really be helpful if we had 4 teammates, 3 teammates.
With blade in hand! Not I defer to you.
Warrior!
If anyone get on here.
Okay, that was pretty easy, but I think it's meant to be easy, unlike the dragon.
Alsace!
His Highness and Maria's home. I leave them in your hands.
We'll do as you ask, friend. I swear it.
Not bad. I feel stronger.
As expected, we level up from that fight. It was a pretty good fight, pretty decent. I can definitely see Hulkenberg being incredibly powerful. The taunt, it's a forced taunt, which is kind of unheard of for SMT game. Maybe there's a few examples like Rage and stuff, but yeah, forced taunt with 100% hit rate is pretty ridiculous.
Rest now, Alsace. We will protect Maria and His Royal Highness.
Well, isn't this crystal just like what we saw in the abandoned mine? It gives me the same nasty feeling. Come on, let's just destroy it.
First he wakes the dead, and now this bizarre object. This man is dangerous and must be stopped.
You said you were a royal knight, didn't you? Were you there on the night the prince was attacked?
Yes, though I was the least among the Order then. We saw His Highness afflicted with a horrific curse. But soon after, he mysteriously vanished. Alsace was one of His Highness's closest confidants when he disappeared. I'd wondered if they were both lost to us.
But I could see it when we told you the truth. You believed the prince was alive, didn't you?
I'd left my post to wander the land. A search party, at least in intent. News of the king's demise brought me back. Thence, we met. Now, onward. 'Tis nothing. Let us go.
Don't 'tis nothing me. You took a hard hit early on. Let's head back for now.
But...
We've come this far, so he'll be looking to buy time. It's just as you advised before. We can't rush in if we're to see this through. What say you? We can withdraw for now, right?
I say it's up to her.
I'll trust your judgment. Homeward, then.
Already simpin'.
Ah, you're just in time. Maria's awake. She's not hurt too badly, but she's locked up in her room and won't come out. I told her that her father wouldn't be coming home.
So she knows.
Oh, I should say, I found a note in his belongings. Meant for you all, I'm sure. It said, if there's anything left that could serve you, take it. I left his belongings in his room, so you're free to have a look. Now that you're here, I'll go check on her one more time. Try to rest, and I'll be back shortly.
Damn you, Louise.
Can I assume you're still dedicated to the mission?
Mission?
Killing Louise to lift the prince's curse. We've lost a lot already. We can't afford to give up after one failure.
Don't worry. I've no intention of giving up now.
What do you think? Are you going after Luis?
Yes? What? It's the whole... It's literally the game.
Of course I am.
Yes. Someone has to bring the bastard to justice. You saw what would happen under his rule. We can't just let him doom this country.
Thus do you seek Luis's death. Knowing the truth, may I join your cause? I heard of your trials at the fort, and considering all I've seen and heard, Luis clearly aims to seize the throne. Allow me to lend my blade. Even if we can put the man down, if we can't save the heir to the throne, it would be all for naught. Until the day His Highness, the Prince's life is saved. I will fight through all obstacles.
We'd be happy to have you. But are you sure?
It is but another leg on my own long journey, and now I may travel in good company. What say you?
We'd welcome you, gladly.
Truly? Thank you. I shall strive to protect you, as you saved me.
You know what I realized? You know what the art style is? It's kind of like Vanillaware. It's got like a tiny, tiny bit of Vanillaware, you know what I mean?
Seems a bit redundant to say after all you've done for us, but we're glad to have you.
Leave it to me.
Hulkenberg.
Then let us be bound in both purpose and trust. My life is your shield, and my blade is your strength.
The steadfast vassal, Hulkenberg. Within her dwells the virtue of the night. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
I like how they just straight up reused some of the sound effects from Persona 5 specifically. Like, it's like, damn, that game was a while ago. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. How many did I say there were again? 12? 13, 14? Can now study the knights in academia.
Oh, now that she's part of the team, we ought to show her. Here. This is the prince. He's been asleep for a long, long time.
His Royal Highness.
He's stable. But unless we can do something about that curse, he's finished. Do you feel responsible for Grius and Maria?
I want to say there's nothing else we could have done.
Yeah. But that doesn't keep it from hurting. I don't make much of a guide, do I? I can't even get proper directions. God, I wish I wasn't so useless.
Me too.
You're the one who's gotten us this far, Gallica.
You think so? Well, it's nice of you to say. My grief is getting the better of me. But I've got to shape up. Grius gave his life for that mission. We can't let him down. Let's figure it out as a team, all right? I'll do whatever I can.
Ooh, level 2.
Gotta focus on the here and
Reduces the
now.
mag cost of studying the mage lineage. That's really great, because I'm pretty confident I'm gonna just go down the mage tree. So that's good. It's really good.
Well, you should get some rest tonight in preparation for tomorrow.
One of the biggest things I'm gonna have to deal with, and I had to deal with this in Persona 5, is if this is day-night type of thing, where like it's a time slot and you get to spend time with your teammates, I have to space it out like correctly, because what I want to do is level up Hulkenberg to 10 right away. So can't do that.
Really? What exactly do you have against sleep?
So true.
I saw it all unfold. An ally became a friend, and he awakened to your power. But his path was cut short. It is all too easy to forget the fragility of life, until the tragedy of its loss. You must carry on, honing your archetypes and heart with painful sincerity. That is the first step towards changing the world. I have faith in you.
Yeah, so we talked about this. It's I kind of inferred and deduced based on past SMT items. I don't want to use it though. I mean, maybe I will now, but
Forgive me. There's one more important thing. You can visit as long as you have the calm and time to open a book. But when threats lurk nearby, we may not always have the luxury of attention undivided. And danger is an inconvenience so often encountered, of course. As such. A smart-looking fellow, isn't he? There's a special magic igniter embedded in his collar, too. Much as I'd like to join you in person, I cannot. I can, however, send his consciousness in my place. If you see him in places of battle, do stop to pet him, won't you? You'll find him a most helpful companion. If you would survive the trials to come, think not only of the powers you know, but how they might be combined. Now, until we meet again.
I'd say...
Wait, are we actually going to go get this guy? Really? More stuff? It's like I accidentally got like a demo code or a beta code, early access code. That's why I've accessed everything. Luis's necromancer subordinate must be stopped. Okay. 10 days left, so oh my god, it is like Persona. Operation begin. Mission with a deadline has begun. Failure to complete your mission. Nice. That's not... Okay, but that's not now, right? So the demo's still going? Okay, so here's it's explaining the day and night cycle. Dungeons during the day, rest at night. Okay, so that doesn't mean you have to go into the dungeon every day though. It's the skateboard. It's the V board. Okay. Okay, we have to mess around with this a bit.
Congratulations on your progress thus far.
Man. Okay. Okay, so I guess in essence, this may sound a little strange, but I think I'm just gonna end it here because I don't really want to like start the 3 days. If I have 10 days, I don't want to start the 3 days because I know when I play this for the first time, it'll be something like, oh, what was I doing again? Oh, what was this? Blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? You can transfer your save, woo, which is really nice. And I guess from that point, we'll just play on. Anyway, in essence, I don't know. I saw mostly positive reviews for this game, and I thought, maybe it won't be that good, but it's pretty damn good if you ask me. I mean, I'm pretty picky, especially when it comes to Atlus games, but this one's pretty great. Artwork is really good. The combat's interesting. I like the archetype system. I like the bond system. It's kind of like a perfect mix of SMT and Persona so far. And music's amazing too, of course. But yeah, so we'll definitely be playing this, and I am looking forward to it.